My bad, my bad, my bad. Oh, I only had it going on Facebook. I didn't have it going anywhere else. I'm sorry about that, y'all. So give me a couple seconds. Jump on in here. Let me give everybody a couple seconds to jump on in. Hold on, hold on. Jump on in here. Wipe your feet at the door. Come on in. Sorry, y'all. I had it going just on Facebook. That was my bad. I made a mistake. Ah. Hold on, hold on. I made a mistake. Hold on. Gotta take those off. Hold on. Oh, jump on in here. Let me know you in here. Hold on. Bam. Okay. Okay. Now we're getting some people in here. Now we're getting it going. You listen, and don't be bashful. Feel free to share. Feel free to share the video, the page. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You making up shit. Okay, okay, okay. Going through my phone, making sure I don't have a bunch of unanswered stuff. Oh, sorry about that. There we go. Now we settled. Now we settled and ready to roll. Let me jump in here. Hold on. Okay, mouse is going. What's going on, good people? Ah, short and sweet and hard to beat. Larry, I feel you on that. Cashmere, what's good? No, I screwed that up. Sorry about that. YouTube channel's not on. I screwed that up. I screwed it up. Sorry, everybody. No, I screwed it up. Listen, I had just got started. Salute, Steven, Anthony, Jason, Sherrod, what's good? So I can see your picture. Fair enough. Let me get this right. Nah, I was just hitting the buttons real quick, and I wasn't hitting them on target. I was just a little slack, and I assumed it was all on. Just got back from vacation. Catch me up. I can do that too. What's up? Walter, what's good? Noob. Hold on. Yeah, I screwed that up, y'all. Sorry about that. Steve, Scuba Steve. Hold on. Tuning in from Panama City. What's good, good people? Cartaholic. Pineapple. Listen, I love pineapples. Pineapple Maven in the house. I love pineapples. God, I had the best pineapple today. I don't know. Jason Mullins in the building. I done had some really good pineapples lately. I don't even know what to say about that. Hey Bell, I appreciate it. It was Jill. Jill made me wear the pink. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just sending something to myself really quick, y'all. I'm just sending something to myself. Something I forgot to do earlier. Listen. I'm a goon for pineapples. Good evening, Lauren. You didn't fall asleep on me. Michael Singleton, what's good? Y'all listen, it's a fact. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Let's jump straight into it. Let's get a little chant in here first. Let's get a little energy in here first. Okay, had to get a little energy in here. Pineapple Willies. No, I got to get that myself. I appreciate that. I got to get that myself. That's one of those you got to get on your own. Tape. Oh, you want to get one of those in? Get the energy going? I can do that too.
Hey, wait. Kenny Payne won those games. Yeah.
You snooze, you lose, baby.
Okay. Good people. Beavers in the building, Jason, Tyrone. What it do to the night crew? All that good stuff. Okay. So here's where we go from here. Hold on. Cheers, everybody. Look, I'm just gonna get my night started. Okay. Wait a minute. Whoa, get that. Okay, well, River City, get some energy in here. We need a story from Kenny Cardinal using that voice. River City, I agree with you.
Touching you. Sweet Caroline, fuck you, Kate. Times never seem so good, so good. I decline. Fuck you, Kate. To believe they never would.
Touching me. Touching you. You were absolutely right, River City. You were right. Special days require guest appearances. You were absolutely right. I'm glad you said that. See, this is y'all's show. I can host. Hold on. Let's welcome back. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. You were right. We needed an appearance. Listen, snitch juice. Hold on. You haven't heard anything in a few days? Did you not listen to the show today? Oh, no. He didn't get in trouble. He got off. Yeah, so I didn't even want to start with that. Hold on. Oh, listen, Jocelyn, as cool as I am, what makes you think I sweat? Who told you I sweat? Who told you I sweat? Oh, yeah, he got off. I'm sorry, he didn't. He got a $200 fine. You know, the guy who crashed into a car, fled the scene of a crime drunk, skipped all the court dates, got through the whole season with his court date getting pushed back. Yeah, $200 fine. Rachel, you up in Detroit? Cheers, dear. So this is what we do. This is what we do. This is what we do. I guarantee they lead in the rest. I got a little treat for y'all. Now this is a very, very short treat. But if you haven't gotten any news lately, you would have heard organically on the show. Devon Reed is enrolled at the University of Louisville officially. Devon Reed is officially enrolled at the University of Louisville. 6'8" combo guard, Devon Reed. 6'8" combo guard, Devon Reed is officially enrolled at the University of Louisville. Top 3 shooters in the class of 2022, 6'8" combo guard, Devon Reed from Oak Hill Academy is enrolled at the University of Louisville. Yes, Devon 3. The re-up. That's funny. Devon 3, Devon re-up. Ooh, listen. Just a little something to whet you guys' appetite. Let's just show a little something, shall we, Marcus? Cheers first. Cheers, y'all. Cheers.
Caleb Foster climbs the ladder for the rebound for Virginia Gold, clad in red. Another.
I ain't doing it like that. I'm doing it a different way. I ain't doing it like that. I'm not giving y'all bad audio. I'm not giving y'all echo. Sorry. Y'all deserve better. Y'all support the channel. Y'all donate to the channel. Y'all deserve a better viewing experience than that. I just hope Kenny Cardinal don't get mad at me. Y'all deserve a great viewing experience of this. So let's do it like this. Let's do it like this, y'all. Hold on. So we do that. We share this. That's how we do this.
Foster climbs the ladder for the rebound for Virginia Gold.
6'8"
Caleb Foster
Oak
climbs
Hill
the ladder for the
Academy,
rebound
Devon
for
Reed.
Virginia Gold, clad in red.
Top
Another
3
three goes
shooter
down
in the class.
by Virginia Gold. Marsh, Reed, 3.
Top
Climbs the ladder for the rebound for Virginia Gold, clad in red. Another 3 goes down
Oak Hill
by
Academy.
Virginia Foster.
He's
Climbs
on
the
our
ladder for the
roster now.
rebound for
This
Virginia Gold, clad in red. Another 3 goes down by Virginia Gold. Marsh, Reed, 3.
And one in the ESPN 60. This is a big boy game. And Billy McKnight's second stint with Prolific Prep.
And his shot for 3 goes in. Running the show. Ola Joseph, tough reverse. Can't finish. Rebound Reeves for Virginia Gold. Here's Reed. Pull up 3. And he climbs the ladder.
Hold on. 6'8" Devon Reed is on campus right now. Do y'all realize right now? Do y'all realize the size of the roster we're looking at right now? 6'3" L. Ellis, 6'6" Mike James, 6'8" Jalen Withers, 6'8" JJ Traynor, 6'8" Sidney Curry, 6'7" Kamari Lance, 6'10" Brandon Huntley Hatfield, 6'10" Roosevelt Wheeler, 6'2" Hersey Miller. My God. But you know, here's what I'm gonna do, y'all. And I'm gonna just prepare for the night show. Y'all, listen, if y'all get me worked up, I'll get worked up. But I'm gonna just prepare. I'm gonna tell a secret on the night show that I can't even tell during the day.
Climbs the ladder for the rebound for Virginia Gold, clad in red. Another three goes down by Virginia Gold. Marsh, Reed, three, good.
And one in the ESPN 60. This is a big boy game. And Billy McKnight's second stint with prolific.
Look at that move.
And this is a big boy game. And Billy McKnight's second stint with prolific prep.
Look at that.
And one in the ESPN 60. This is a big boy game. And Billy McKnight's second stint with prolific prep.
And a shot for three goes in. Running the show. Ola Joseph, tough reverse. Can't finish. Rebound Reeves.
Reed.
Virginia Gold.
This is Reed.
Here's Reed. Pull up three. And he running the show. Ola Joseph.
Wait a minute. Did somebody who's 6'8" actually dribble up the court? I mean, did he look like he can walk and chew gum at the same time? Do y'all know he was listed as a point guard at Oak Hill? I mean, you would think nobody can dribble on this basketball team.
Tough reverse. Can't finish. Rebound Reeves for Virginia Gold. Here's Reed. Pull up three. And he knocks it in. Devon Reed with his fourth three of the game. He has 15 points.
He can make acrobatic finishes.
That wasn't him right there. That was action.
Livingston at three against Rice. Into Livingston's hands. Back to Reed. Reed tap off. Now shot, and it goes in.
That's what happens when they have a center
Climbs
guard.
the ladder for the rebound for Virginia Gold, clad in red. Another three goes down by Virginia Gold. Marsh, Reed, three, good.
And one in the ESPN.
Let's pause this. Cheers to Michael Singleton. Cheers, Michael Singleton, for supporting the channel.
Hey, wait. Kenny Payne won those games.
This is a big boy game.
Look at this move.
Billy McKnight's second stint with prolific prep.
And a shot for three.
That's against prolific prep. Those are all the dudes. That's your boy that transferred from Oregon that we wanted with the point guard. This is a full-time, big-time squad just like Sierra Canyon. And your boy Devon Reed is getting off on him.
Goes in, running the show. Ola Joseph, tough reverse. Can't finish. Rebound Reeves for Virginia Gold.
You mean to tell me somebody can bring the ball
Here's
up
Reed.
the court?
Pull up three.
That's
and
not
he
the
knocks
point
it
guard?
in. Devon Reed with his fourth three of the game. He has 15 points. Climbs the ladder.
So if he was out there with L. Ellis, You don't think he can get the ball up the court and get us in our motion? My God. My God, people. Hold on. Boom. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me catch up on some of these. Oh God, don't even. Okay, I know you mean well with the Fabio comment, but if you add Fabio to the mix, my God. But who's gonna shoot the ball? We just watched Brandon Huntley Hatfield at the end of his workout hit 7 straight tray balls from the corner. Super long. That's what I'm saying. I mean, dude, you can do the combinations. Yes. Listen, so is L. Ellis. I mean, just look at that length. I mean, a 6'8" shooter from Oak Hill? No, 15. Yes. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you for saying that. Amani Bates, they said he couldn't fully run the point at Memphis. So he was more of a 2-guard, a scoring 2-guard, a 6'8" scoring 2-guard. Well, hey, if you don't get Amani Bates, I think you have a good backup plan in a 6'8" better shooter than Amani Bates, not a better scorer, but a better shooter than Amani Bates coming to the University of Louisville, who just enrolled. My goodness. All it's going to be about is defense.
The rebound for Virginia Gold, clad in red. Another 3 goes down by Virginia Gold. Marsh, Reed, 3, good.
And 1 in the ESPN 60. This is a big boy game.
What?
Billy McKnight's second stint with prolific prep.
And a shot for 3 goes in. Running the shot. Ola Joseph, tough reverse. Can't finish. Rebound Reeves for Virginia Gold.
Oh, no, he dribbled.
Here's
My
Reed,
God.
pull up 3, and he knocks it in. Devon Reed with the shot. Ola Joseph,
That's
tough
illegal.
reverse. Can't finish. Rebound Reeves for
For
Virginia Gold.
No, you're not allowed to
Here's
dribble.
Reed, pull up 3, and he knocks it in. Devon Reed with his 4th 3 of the game. He has 15 points.
He can make acrobatic finishes.
Climbs the ladder for the rebound for Virginia Gold, clad in red. Another 3 goes down by Virginia Gold. Marsh, Reed, 3, good.
And 1 in the ESPN 60. This is a big boy game. And Billy McKnight's second stint with prolific prep.
He's playing the best of the best.
And a shot for 3 goes in. Running the shot. Ola Joseph, tough reverse. Can't finish. Rebound.
Not to mention, I told this story. It drives me insane that people are so good at coming up with negative what could go wrongs. That's why I end up auditing people out of my life. You come up with so many what could go wrongs. So think about this. All this time, you know what, people, we've been trying to include Devon Reed in this conversation of our roster, and everybody, I don't know if he's going to make it to campus. I mean, what's the holdup on Devon Reed? I mean, what's going on? I said, listen, he operates on a different schedule. Oak Hill is a prep school. It's a different schedule. It's different academics. It's different travel structure. It's a prep school. You gotta finish the shit. So all that time, you got this anxiety and anxiousness, and you're passing it around, and you're trying to come into the night room with all this Devon Reed anxiety, and then it's passing along, and then you get them on campus. And then I get to show y'all what this is and what it looks like. I don't think, listen, no, it's not our fans that are addicted to it, Jocelyn. They're getting it force-fed. They're getting manipulated into if the only conversation from the sports media world is what could go wrong, what do you think people are going to talk about? If the newspaper is what could go wrong, if 90% of the radio shows are what could go wrong, what do you think Twitter and Facebook turn into? Everything that could go wrong. And in the media, it's easy to be what could go wrong. And it's easier to be lazy. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to be lazy talking about what could go wrong. You know what else too? It can tap into the inner hater in you, right? It's easy to tap into the hater in you. Because listen, let's be honest. These kids are going to make some good money playing basketball. These kids are popular. These kids are having the time of their life. A lot of people envy the position these kids are in. So it's easy to tap into that inner hater and start talking about them failing and Kenny Payne failing and things falling apart. Kenny Payne making good money. All these coaches are making good money. The program's making good money. The kids are getting NIL. Instead of enjoying it, celebrating it, saying, hey, they work fucking hard. What do we hear? Because this is not the fan mentality. It's getting shoved at you all the time. I went from being outside to inside, and I heard it from outside, and I see it from inside, and I'm like, is that what we're going to do today? I listened to all my brethren. I said, is that what we're going to do again today? We just signed a 4-5. Y'all won't even let Kenny Payne have credit for Devon Reed. Like he's just, listen, let me tell you a little story today. I called Steve Rummage today. This is a true story. I called Steve Rummage earlier this afternoon, and I said, Steve, I got a problem with you. Steve's like, what's going on? I said, I didn't like your reaction to the Devon Reed enrolling thing, right? And in true Steve fashion, he said, well, it's just another nice little player. That's about it. His sarcasm made me spit out my drink. It was so funny, and his comedic timing on that sarcasm was so on brand because that's the way it's getting played. Devon Reed was committed somewhere. He was committed to like LSU. He decommitted. Kenny Payne called him up, got him on campus. And do I have to explain to y'all what's going on at LSU? Or what has been going on? Kenny Payne came and took a 6'8", 4-star, top 3 shooter in the entire fucking class of 2022. And y'all got the nerve, and people got the nerve to find another problem before. Listen, I don't mind you finding problems with your squad. That's what a fan does. After you give that man his flowers for a little while.
Caleb Foster climbs the ladder for the rebound for Virginia Gold, clad in red. Another 3 goes down by Virginia Gold. Marsh, Reed, 3, good.
And 1 in the ESPN 60. This is a big boy game. And Billy McKnight's second stint with prolific prep.
And a shot for 3 goes in. Running the show. Ola Joseph, tough reverse. Can't finish. Rebound Reeves for Virginia Gold. Here's Reed. Pull up 3. And he knocks it in. Devon Reed with his 4th 3 of the game. He has 15 points.
He can make acrobatic finishes.
Livingston at 3 against Rice. In there. Livingston's hands. Back to Reed. Reed, tough off balance shot, and it goes in.
Listen, y'all. I don't know how I was playing that. I mean, I know I was playing it, but I didn't know how I was actually playing it.
Foster climbs the ladder for the rebound for Virginia.
Yes, you are allowed to say we need a true point guard. Another true point guard, because Ellis was a true point guard before he came here and turned into a scoring guard. That's why he was mad at us. Hold on. YouTube.com/A4. Okay. Somebody asked me what channel was the show on. That's a good point. Let me listen. I'm gonna catch up in y'all chat now. Hold on. I'm gonna start back right here. If anybody's wondering, okay, fair enough. Everyone. I mean, it doesn't even have to be 0 to Carolina, though. That's what I'm saying. Listen, this is his first year. He is filling out his roster with the type of players he can be successful with. You don't just take anybody. If the player doesn't have an elite skill, some kind of elite skill, we don't want him. Then we go get players with elite skills that aren't all about NIL. So you don't just do that overnight. Right, Cardinal Chris. When was the last time y'all saw that? Jordan Wara was 6'6". And now watch. Now if you compare him to Jordan Wara, they're going to get pissy at you talking about how good Jordan Wara is and how stupid you are to comparing him to saying he's that level of shooter. Isn't it just amazing? Isn't it just amazing how that works? Season is creeping up quick. I mean, we have guards that happen to be 6'8". Charles Oglesby in the building. What up? I mean, listen, we're going to have to grow. We're going to have to get better. We're going to have to work. We just hope he come out to football and be our Charlie Ward. Ronnie Rod's in the building. What's good? I mean, now if I start showing you Jalen Withers, Brandon Huntley Hatfield beside him, it starts looking stupid. Yes, Jason, you can get NIL, but he's not going to get into bidding wars with other schools over NIL. That's something you have to get on campus and earn. Kenny Payne is keeping the college format. This is capitalized on your name, image, and likeness. This is not professional sports. I know that the panic fear mongers want to keep yelling that this is professional sports because that's you know what? Listen, once you start calling them professionals, you can desensitize yourself and start cussing at them different and start calling them punk asses and all this stuff, because that's what happens. Like, why do you think people always lead with how much money somebody's making, and that's how you're allowed to treat them? Okay, this kid's making an extra $60,000, so now we can treat him like shit because he's a superstar. No, that's not the case. You make $60,000, people don't treat you like shit just because. So he doesn't have a problem with NIL. He's just not leading with it. They absolutely are supposed to stay out of it. Yeah. And that's why he's not like running around giving out numbers. Facts. Nothing but 4s and 5s. This is a big time dude.
Gold. Caleb
So
Foster climbs the ladder for the rebound for Virginia Gold, clad in red. Another three goes down by Virginia Gold. Marsh, Reed, three.
Like that.
In the Young Center. One in the ESPN 60. This is a big boy game. Billy McKnight's second stint with prolific pro.
And a shot for three goes in. Running the show. Ola Joseph, tough reverse. Can't finish. Rebound Reeves for Virginia Gold. Here's Reed, pull up three, and he knocks it in. Devon Reed with his fourth three of the game. He has 15 points.
He can make acrobatic finishes.
Livingston at three against Rice. In Livingston's hands, back to Reed. Reed, tough off balance shot, and it goes in.
Only L. Ellis is allowed to dribble. Nobody else. No, they're totally different. But he's long. He's slim. Yeah, he's not a project because he has one elite skill. Projects have a skill set that you can make better. By the way, is mom's trainer mad at me for using the dough reference for JJ? I hope she's not really mad at me about that. I hope she's really not mad at me. Okay, I have to show y'all this. We have to show y'all this because this is important. Hold on. We have to show this. Uh-huh. Let's make sure we show this, y'all. What would what's bothering me is I don't think some know what NIL actually is. Yeah, fair enough. Very smooth shooter. Let's add something to the pot, y'all. We got to throw this in. What would a nice show be if we didn't add a little something? So let's go to share. Share. Oh, hold on. Share. Not an extra camera, not slides, not video. Share screen. Okay. Let's go right here. The end of Chris Rodriguez legal case occurred today. Herald Leader Sports. Senior running back was originally, mark that word, was originally charged with careless driving and operating a motor vehicle under the influence. Kentucky running back Chris Rodriguez pleads guilty to DUI charge. Receives. Now, why don't we just click on it? See what happens. Kentucky running back. This is, by the way, Kentucky Sports. Herald Leader, to give credit. What do you know? A guilty receives penalty. Look at that title. Kentucky running back Chris Rodriguez pleads guilty to DUI charge, receives penalties. Is that the way you describe that? Kentucky football running back Chris Rodriguez accepts a guilty plea from the prosecution during his pretrial conference on Tuesday. Rodriguez was arrested on May 8th and charged with no tail lamps, careless driving, and operating a motor vehicle under the influence of alcohol. The first two counts were merged Tuesday into the third count of operating a motor vehicle under the influence, with Rodriguez's guilty plea requiring him to pay a whopping $200 fine plus over $500 in court costs by December 13th. Wow. Do y'all know how many times he's gotten his court case? He's missed court. He's gotten his court case pushed back. May 8th. And was it May 8th of last year? Rodriguez's driver's license will be suspended for 4 to 6 months in Kentucky with no hardship exception. Judge Lindsey Thurston said details must be worked out since Rodriguez has a Georgia driver's license. She also anticipated, y'all? You the judge. What do you mean anticipated that Rodriguez will have to participate in an alcohol driver program? What do you mean anticipated? Golly, which takes us back to the original conversations when we talk about what a scandal is. What is a scandal? A scandal is a scandal based on how it's covered. 3 coaches getting arrested in one offseason, platinum DUI, beating his wife, and the other coach, or I don't know, did what? Mixed with running up in fraternity houses and beating up frat kids. It's a fucking scandal. all of those independent stories are fucking scandal. But if it's not covered like a scandal, it's not a scandal. After the last 15 months of Kentucky football, the entire fucking... Will y'all excuse me for about 30 seconds, please? Excuse me for 30 seconds, please. Fucking bullshit! Bullshit. Why do I have to say this shit? This is fucking bullshit. Why do I have to say it? Y'all know that's a fucking scandal. That's fucking 7 scandals. People from this area that work in national media are fucking scared to say it. Where's all the fucking media that want to make a name for themselves? Because you don't want to make a name for yourself. You want to be a fucking bully. A bunch of media bullies. I fucking hate bullies. Makes me sick to my stomach. Fucking assholes. I thank y'all for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. I never wanted to go unnoticed how much I appreciate it. Blessings and prosperity to everyone in here tonight. Everyone with positive energy, blessings and prosperity. May you face all your fears with confidence and resolve. Good people. May you face all your fears and anxieties with confidence and resolve. Make sure you face all of your obstacles with confidence and resolve. Jesus Christ. Or am I tripping? Or am I tripping? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that all the footage that listen, no arrests at the frat houses. Police were called twice on the same day. They filed for a Freedom of Information Act. There's no report. All it is the call, the 2 calls for them to break up. You got reports. You got eyewitnesses, fraternity kids. That young man had to write a book report about his actions. That's a fucking breeding ground for insanity. They're gonna listen. In my personal opinion, they don't stop this shit. It's gonna be a Baylor, and they're gonna go down like Baylor. I mean, Baylor didn't really go down, but in my opinion, it's a breeding ground for fucking psychosis. I'm telling you, I've been on some teams with some wild, like I said, y'all hear me. Y'all know I am a educated, thoughtful young man, or I was. Did I change? No, seriously. You know, like your environment matters. And you turn up. You turn up. If you're around 70 wild ass people at 17, 18, 19, you're going to be the next wild. And y'all all try to outdo each other. Somebody's going to get killed on that campus. In my athlete, expert, father, adult, whatever opinion you want to take, somebody going to end up dead on that fucking campus. Somebody's going to end up dead. The way they fucking wilding out and don't have any penalties, I'm telling you, it makes everybody challenge authority, challenge each other, and challenge the environment. And yes, I'll be the first to admit that listen, wild ass kids make for good football players. But when they get caught by the police, when they get arrested, when they get in trouble, if there is no discipline at that level, you don't stop until somebody gets killed. I heard a guy on the radio talking about how Louisville's national image and their brand takes a hit because of scandals, right? I don't have a problem with that statement. Louisville's national brand takes a hit because of scandals. My problem is, as long as you acknowledge that the media is covering incidents at Louisville different, their thirst for dirt is being covered differently from Kentucky. There's no way you can say all this shit going on isn't sex scandal level. And if you just make sex the only topic that's scandal worthy, because and we're not even talking about rape. We're talking about consensual sex. If that's enough to scarlet letter your brand, that means it's not about the crime. It's about who's doing the adjudication. And listen, the media does more damage than the judge nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Because if a Louisville player got off with $200, the media would be protesting. The Louisville media would be protesting about how we need to change the DUI laws in Kentucky. If a Louisville player did what he did, got away with it, and had to pay a $200 fine and $500, keep in mind, the court costs, we're talking about 5 or 6 extensions in court. This shit really happened. Extension after extension after extension in court. On top of everything else that's been going on with the football program. I'll take it a step further. If somebody, a prominent Louisville player, would have died in a car accident, like the young fella did, and then another athlete on campus got a DUI like that, and the coaches on the football team was getting, it would be lumped together as Louisville's campus and athletic program lack of institutional control. I mean, God rest that young man's soul who died in that car accident. From what I've read and heard, they were horsing around and he lost control. Then you bring that and say on the campus, football coaches getting DUIs with open containers doing 30 miles over the speed limit. Coaches assaulting their wives. Players running up in groups, intimidating, fighting, beating up fraternities, going to get reinforcements and coming back, harassing fraternities that weren't even responsible. When you start saying all that out loud, if you had one reporter with any fucking nuts, but I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. You had one reporter that put the job over their personal advancement, it'd be a different outcome nationally. It'd be a different conversation. And again, I don't want any young athletes to lose their right. And, I understand this wild shit that goes on camera. I understand all that. But media and university and police in cahoots. And listen, if they did it with both programs, I'd be talking about Devon Reed right now and Fabio Basili. But that's not how it's being handled. It's not being handled like kids being kids. How can I read something or listen to somebody on the radio and it's kids being kids at Kentucky and it's savages at Louisville? It's lack of institutional control at Louisville. How can I respect what I read and what I listen to when I can hear the fear of criticizing Kentucky? You can literally hear the fear. Trez. They tried to turn Trez into Tony Montana. They tried to turn Jalen Johnson into a fucking pariah. It fucking ruined his career. A put out blunt in a bottle, already washed out. And the coverage caused Jalen Johnson to have to jump early. Fucked up his whole path. You know how many fucking that soccer player who violated COVID protocols, fucking didn't he score the winning goal against us? Our star soccer player, because we play by different rules in the media, our establishment, our higher ups felt like they had to prove something and kick our star soccer player off of the team. He goes to Kentucky, scores the winning goal against Louisville. Later, we find out at Kentucky, they're only testing this entire time if you're showing signs of being sick. They didn't lose any football games. They didn't lose any defensive linemen. So we're fighting these fucking narratives every single story. Again, I'm like you. I'm mad because we almost beat Virginia Tech, even though we lost our whole defensive line. I owe Scott Satterfield and the whole fucking defensive staff an apology. Because we had a chance to win, I was mad at my team because I just accepted it. I just accepted that, hey, COVID protocols, we going, and I told y'all, what is Kentucky doing up there? There is no way they have played against teams who have dropped out because of COVID. And there's no way in 2 seasons, Kentucky has not missed one player because of COVID protocols. Not one. And we're kicking people out of school because the media says Louisville can't handle another scandal. They're only scandals because of the way you cover them. You think after them coaches and shit got in trouble, or after the frat house fights and shit, you think they weren't supposed? If they were in a Louisville media market, you think they would have a zero tolerance policy? Through the media. Through the media. By the time them coaches started getting them DUIs, that's after 3 times the police have been called because of football players running up, brandishing guns and shit. They're running up in frat houses, brandishing guns. And all the media says is, oh, let's just wait to hear all of it. Let's wait to hear all the details. Let's wait to hear everything. Wait to hear. You're fighting. You're fighting to wait to hear all the details. And when I fucking say, let's wait for the details, you know what they say? Where there's smoke, there's fire. Kentucky should have been on a zero tolerance policy if the media covered them fairly. Y'all know that. Kentucky fans know I'm telling the truth. That's why they don't get mad at me. They know I'm telling the truth. They might cut out. They'll come back. They come back and listen. They know I'm telling the truth. But at the end of the day, the bigger point is you better hold your fucking head high. You better enjoy your Kenny Payne, enjoy your Satterfield recruiting class, enjoy what you're fighting through to get through this bullshit. It's ridiculous. It would be on the ticker. Yeah, you don't need a Katina Powell story to start putting you on a ticker. You don't need that. Did Ohio State and the massage girl who was the Ohio State massage lady prostitute who was sleeping with the college students, that didn't make the ticker. The massage therapist didn't end up on Good Morning America. That shit went away. They didn't get violated, NCAA about nothing. The whole story went away. How many stories do y'all have to watch go away before you have some confidence in fighting for your narrative? For 2 years, Lonnie. Two seasons. Ruined Chris Jones' life. Guilty until, like I said, that girl, y'all realize that girl faced being disowned by her family. That girl who told the truth about Chris Jones, she told the truth. And her dad did not want his daughter to face embarrassment. So her father was willing to tell his daughter to not tell the truth about a rape because his father didn't want to face the embarrassment that his daughter was hanging out with the ballers. Think about that. Chris Jones would have been in jail for 15 years if that girl, who against her family's wishes told the truth. He was going to be in jail for 15 years. And in Kentucky, he was going to be in KSP. And you know what? All of us would have went down saying he's a rapist. But one girl decided, I'm not letting this, no, there was no rape. We all had a good time. Everything was consensual. As a matter of fact, it was her idea that we go over there. And we came out laughing afterwards. She got embarrassed. The story came out. Oh, but Marcus, he had already got in trouble for staying out too late. What the fuck is that? Could you imagine any player for Kentucky staying out too late and getting suspended and then being exonerated for a rape charge? And this really happened. Katina Powell wrote a ledger in the same pen, y'all. And all people said is, why would she lie? Shane was in the news for speeding. I'm sorry, Shane and I'm blanking on his name right now. Kevin Ware. Shane and Kevin Ware speeding. It's fucking pathetic. I feel sorry. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for people who have to read and listen to that shit on a daily basis. I feel sorry. Listen, when I started seeing the judges they were getting sent to, who were like the family of former players, and how they couldn't get Freedom of Information Act records. Like, y'all do realize when they talk about our academics and stuff like that, our accreditation thing, our university accreditation thing, that came from Frankfurt. That's not a scandal. When the state decides to audit you, that's not a scandal. The state can audit you anytime they want. That's not a scandal. Finding where the school paid somebody more than you think they should have gotten, that's not a scandal. It doesn't turn into a scandal until the media says it's a scandal, until they use the word scandal. If nobody uses the word scandal with all the there was something I was going to show y'all tonight. Let me see if I can get it. If I can get it quick. Okay, bam. Let's see if I got it. Hold on. I'm gonna go back over this just to give everybody a little reminder of something that actually happened. This guy did a great job. Talking about this. Charles, good night. I feel you. They were throwing the victims off campus. No, it's violation of the COVID protocols. He should have got reported to the SEC at least. For hindsight saying we didn't abide by what was the established SEC protocol rules. Today, when we do this segment, it's going to have a bit of a different feel to it. I want y'all to remember this. But when we do this segment, I encourage people to get out their notepads or their legal pads, I should say. You know, just to take notes. And you know,
Kentucky football.
I mean, who knows? Like, who knows, Steve? But
fair enough.
I'll tell you what, we'll just kind of sit back for a couple seconds and everybody enjoys this segment. So fire away.
Did you sleep Friday, or did you just tweet all through the night? Did you
all Friday? No.
Yeah, it seemed like you went to bed tweeting, woke up tweeting.
Well, I couldn't
in your
sleep.
sleep.
I had all these hiccups.
Listen to this, y'all.
And people are like, you really need to look into this. You really need to look. And I'm like, there's nothing there at all. Like, and then finally, you know, I get this fraternity that reaches out to me. And it's like wanting to chat and like, what do we do? Nobody will talk to us. Like, we got in trouble for throwing a party. We got beat up. You know, guy put a gun in one of my brother's face. You know, what do we do? And I'm like, well, you go do this, this, and this. And then I've seen it two separate people.
Okay.
At least that,
according to them,
according to them, that Eric Crawford has talked to at WDRB.
Right.
You know, so you've got two different people. Do you have 4 or 5 people that saw the gun? The thing to know is that there were 3 incidents here. Okay, like there was the first incident when they were asked to leave and they put up a fight about it. There was a second incident the day of the night that the really bad incident, and the second incident is the one that you have on video, and I've sent it to you. But the thing is,
I can't really tell much. I mean, it's right. It doesn't.
And it's important to note that that's not the fraternity that got beat up later on that night. That was a misidentified fraternity. Like, that was not the fraternity. It was the second fraternity that's involved that got beat up in that video. So the Kentucky football players who did that, okay, they thought that they were going after the dudes that they got later. But they so you got 2 fraternities involved. Everybody's focused on one fraternity. There's 2 of them. You got lots of people who have bruises, and there's females with bruises around their necks. You've seen some of those photos, and it's like, okay, well, how much more evidence do you want to do? And then I would say,
music okay? 2
arrest, 8 charges brought now in 4 months.
Why are there no? I mean, that question is fair. Why were there no assault charges? If this is just burglary.
Great question.
That I think there's a lot of questions for the Lexington police.
There are players. So, you know, in discussing this with the fraternity, there's a player that was not charged. I was surprised by.
Okay.
Because they allege that, you know, he actually, you know, inflicted some of the most significant damage to one of the attendees of the party. And I don't know if that means that the investigation is ongoing, if more charges will be brought later, or if they can't actually place this particular player there. And one of the reasons why this is that the student conduct review hearing, the attorney that was representing Vito Tisdale had information on this individual and said this football player was actually in quarantine at the time, and it was impossible that he would ever break quarantine and go beat the hell out of this kid. Okay. And so they're like, nah, that was 100% him. And then so there's this conflict about the information. I'll play ball. You know, I'll at least hear, because I have been wondering about, people have been asking me to investigate Vito Tisdale, and I don't do investigations. Can you find out what happened? Sure. So this is the first crack, and I'm like, all right, let's see what's going on here. I talked to them, and the first thing that I can tell is that they're scared, very scared. Like they don't feel like they've been supported. They've gotten in trouble, and they've been assaulted. And then one of the things that happened after the student conduct review hearing is that the football players, allegedly from the fraternity, would show up around their house. Girlfriends coming in, and then the girlfriends would come into the house and be like, "They're out there." Is Kentucky football really going to go 8-0 against prosecutors this summer?
This episode is 1 year ago. Set the start of like the football season. Think about this. That happened 1 year ago before the coaches got caught drunk driving, open container, 30 miles over the speed limit. The other coach beating up on his wife on camera. The other coach, whatever suspect shit he did. This is before the Chris Rodriguez stuff. Like all these other things happen after that. Now, if the campus thing is not a scandal, and you're not going to call any of this other stuff scandal, don't talk to me about Louisville scandal. Because you don't have any credibility. If you're in the media and you haven't used the word scandal for any of this stuff, do yourself a favor and don't talk to me. Don't say the word scandal around me. Don't say Louisville scandal. Now listen, there are some people that have called the Kentucky thing a scandal, and I respect them. Anybody else? Oh, now they're 15-0. Now they're 15. Actually, they're 15 and a draw. Even if we call Chris Rodriguez a draw, that's still 15. That's still 16-0. Who am I kidding? That's a draw. No, that's a win. $200, 6 months with my license. I'm in training camp. I'm in the football season. He don't need it. He don't need a drop. And the judge anticipates him taking an alcohol dropping class. If you enjoyed the show, support the channel. If you enjoy the show, if you enjoy the content on a regular basis, enjoy the show, make sure you hit the like button. It was a nice short show, wasn't it? Y'all enjoy yourselves. I will see you tomorrow. Good night.